We are come to the halfway point of the fast. And this is a rich blessing. This is a joy for us as we see now the 3 weeks past of our effort, of our spiritual endeavor, of our efforts, and of our failures, as well as our successes. And why do we then see the cross held up at the midpoint of the fast? That doesn't come to the end. It's disrupting the narrative. We're getting ready to see Christ crucified and then see him raised. Why are they distracting us with the cross now? We're still so busy with our work, with our effort, with our fasting. We're trying to get it right. We have 3 more weeks to do it. Why is the Lord distracting us with his cross? We're busy. We're working, we're fasting, we're praying. We're getting ready to see him go to his saving passion and his life creating death and his glorious resurrection. Why do they bother us with the cross now? And the answer is simple. So that we do not think that our fast is about us. It's not about our work. It's not our effort that brings to us salvation. It is Christ. He has accomplished already the salvation for us. And our effort now is simply to receive it. You've heard me say this before, but it is good to remember. In the cross, the Lord gives to us a gift of forgiveness, a gift of mercy, a gift of grace, a gift of love. His very presence in our midst, his suffering to show that suffering can be redeemed, that there is joy on the other side of the cross. His work is accomplished. I was instructed at my wedding by the bishop of the words that the Lord said before he died, Tetelestai, it is finished. It is done. This is why we are given the cross today. We have 3 weeks left to remember that the Lord has accomplished already our salvation, to set aside earthly cares and concerns and distractions and open our hearts and our arms and our minds and our lives to him and receive the gift that he freely gives to us. But the work is done. Salvation is accomplished. And our effort is solely and perfectly directed to making room for the Lord to accomplish that salvation in us. Which is a different way of looking at it. We think that if we can fast, we can make ourselves pure, we can achieve righteousness, let us say. But all our fast is trying to do is to make room, to return to the neutral place from which the Lord can lift us up to glory, because we have pushed him away. And we don't like to think about that. None of us likes to admit it. But if we consider in the quiet of our own hearts what is the truth, why we feel sometimes that the Lord is absent, we know why. We know why the Lord is not present in our lives. And the fast, we have 3 weeks that remain till Palm Sunday, and then the glorious last chance of Holy Week, as we see daily the Lord before our eyes, knocking, waiting for us to open and to make room for him once again. And when we do, then we are assured he will enter in and will sup with us and will give to us every joy and consolation of salvation. This is where we are, the midpoint of the fast, the chance to look at our success and our failure, at our experience of the physical and spiritual effort of the fast that is past now, and with knowledge, with experience of where we succeed and where we fail, to redouble our efforts to receive the Lord. He comes to us at every moment. We need only open the door. So may Christ, who has accomplished our salvation, who has worked a mighty sign in our midst this day, give us strength and wisdom and understanding to open our minds, open our eyes, open our hearts, and receive him, the King of glory. Amen.